welcome to Davita's Stampin' Spot. It's Thursday and I have a project ready for you. It is one I shared in my class um, recently, and I just thought it was a really cool idea. I actually got the idea from Sharon Armstrong, another demonstrator. I paid for one of her demonstrator events, and this was one of the cards she shared with us, and I just thought it was too cool, so I wanted to share it with you guys today. So there are a lot of pieces with this one. This is designer series paper. It's actually the Hobby Haven DSP, but I'm using the back side here. I liked this one. It's 2.5 by 2 3/4, white 3 1/4 by 3 1/2. Then as you can guess, this is going to go on here. So it's 3 1/2 by 3 3/4, 3 1/4 by 5, 4 by 5 1/4, 1 1/2 by 2 1/2, 3 by 4 1/4, 5 by 5 1/2, and 5 1/2 by 10 3/4. You're going to score this one at 4 1/2, 5 1/2, and 6 1/2. All right, so this here I've gone ahead and scored. You're going to do valley, mountain, valley, and then you want to burnish it really well. Kind of looks like a book fold. It does take a little more paper than our normal cards. Normally you would cut this and you'd get 2 out of a sheet, but you're only going to get 1 out of this, out of a regular sheet. All right, so the 5 by 5 1/2, I forgot to put these on here, but you're going to score it at 1/2 and 1 on one side, and then come in 1/2 inch on the other side. And you want to fold them all towards the same inside direction. We're going to burnish it really well. And then we're going to fold this one in and the other one as well. So what you're going to do with this piece is you want it to look like that. Can you see that? So it kind of makes a U shape. So a U shape on one side and an L on the other. And we're going to do the exact same thing with this piece. So we're going to come in 1/2 and then 1 inch, and then we're going to come in 1/2 inch on this side as well. So I'm using 2 new items. Actually, yeah, 2 new items. I'll show you the stamp set here in a minute. It is one of the new stamp sets in the January to April catalog, which is the gears and textures. I'll show you that here in a minute. Same thing here, U and an L, okay? All right, so here's the gears and the textures stamp set. Love this. It's going to be my set that we use at the end of February. It's going to be masculine cards. So we're going to use this stamp set. The dies are really cool too. Look at that. Love this. And I'm also highlighting our stamp set that is free with a 75, no, check that, $5. If you order $75, look at the greetings in this one. Awesome greetings. We're going to use thank you on this one. All right, so let's do a little stamping. We're going to go this direction with it. I'm using Lost Lagoon, pecan pie, and crumb cake. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my thank you. And I think I'll stamp it in the pecan pie. And I don't want it in the center. I kind of want it, there we go, like that. All right, we're going to start with the biggest gear. And I'm going to just randomly stamp it 3 places. I've got should have grabbed a piece of paper to put underneath here. I didn't think of that. All right, and I think I'll do cake. Although I notice my crumb cake's starting to get kind of light. I'm going to need to re-ink it soon. All right, and then I'm going to clean it, and I'm going to use it again with the pecan pie. I'm just going to go with 2 on that one. I don't know about you, but I've learned with my glass mat, I just have a towel laying here, which is really nice to clean off. All right, and then I have this little tiny, kind of a little plus mark, and I'm going to use just a smidge of Coastal Cabana in here. Lighten it up just a little bit. There we go. So that's my front part. Then on this, I wanted just a little bit of design. So I think I'm going to just stamp the big gear like that. Then we'll do a little gear and then our teeny tiny one. All right, so there's that piece. And then this is for the inside of my card, and I'm going to leave it blank. So, because I'm not sure whether this is a thank you because they did something, they gave me something, they were nice to me. So I want to leave space for that. I do not like it when I have a greeting in there and then it doesn't fit with what the occasion is. Let's see, I think I'll go this way this time. I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to add this down here. And then there. So that's going to be the inside part of my card. And that is all our stamping. So I'll put our ink pads away. The greeting set I showed you, the one that's $5 with a $75 order, when that runs out, it's gone. So make sure you grab it. Don't wait. I think it's really a versatile set that you'll be able to use over and over. Clean off my stamps. All right. Now let's get our card put together. So I'm going to go back to this piece and we're going to start with the smaller one. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to put tear tape, and the reason I'm using tear tape is this is going to get some movement as we open and close the card, and I want to make sure it holds in place really well. We're going to put some tear tape there. We're going to put it on the outside sections of both ends. I'm going to add a little bit here on the end, both of these. All right. And then we're going to do the same thing on this piece. So just on the outside section, that 1/2 inch section, we're going to put tear tape. Oh, hey, look at that. I guess just about perfect. That doesn't hardly ever happen. But that's on that video, so you can actually see I did that. I'm usually too short. That's usually what I do, which I guess is better than wasting it and having it too long. All right, so we got those 2 pieces with the adhesive. All right, so we're going to go back. I'm going to tear this off. And again, I'm doing the side that just has the 1 score. Okay, not the 2, just the 1. All right. I'm going to lay it here and I'm going to center it as best I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm just going to fold this over so that it stands up like that. Can you see that? Hard to see, but it's standing up. All right. Now I'm going to take this piece off. I'm going to fold this over. And I'm going to close my card. So when you open it up, I have a box. Now we're going to do the exact same thing with the bigger piece. This is what I think the most difficult part of the card, and it's really not that hard once you get the idea behind it. So the first thing we're going to do is line it up next to the score line and push that mountain flap over so that it seals. I have to tell you, one of my team members at class, she had a better way doing this than what I had learned. And it was so fun to have someone else teach us, because you can always learn from others, can't you? I'm always learning from other people. All right, so we're going to take that, we're going to fold it over, place it flat, and then push it down. And you want to do that so that your card lays flat, okay? Now when you open it up, you've got those two boxes there, like that, so it'll stand up. Isn't that cool? All right, so now let's put it all together. This white piece that we could have put a greeting on, but I chose not to, is going to go on the inside. And I forgot to prime my liquid glue here. And I left the lid off. That didn't help. Both of them, I did that. Shame on me. All right. Find my little... I have a neat little needle that a good friend and fellow demonstrator gave me. And do you think I can find it right now? No, I cannot. Well, there we go. All right. So I don't know about you, but I think masculine cards are the hardest for me to create, just because flowers and that kind of stuff is so much easier to design. So when I get masculine set, I get really excited because I think, I'm going to be able to create some unique and different cards for all the men in our family. All right, so where that piece is going to go there. This little gear piece. I'm back with our other pieces here. This piece here that's 2.5 by 2 3/4 is going to fit right there. Actually, I'm going to glue this one in here first. Okay. This one's going to go right there, like that. All right. Now, I forgot to do something. We need to close up the binding in the middle of the card. So I'm going to take a piece of tear tape and put it right here on the outside. So that outside score line. See, I told you I usually do it too short. And then we're just going to seal that up. That. So it doesn't flop open. See how nice that opens now that we've got that sealed? I think that's so cool. All right. So this is going to go on the front. That's our 4 by 5 1/4. It's such a random pattern. You don't have to worry about up and down. I think it just kind of looks like masculine colors too, doesn't it? Browns and teals, blues. And I'm going to take my thank you piece and put the mat behind it. And that is going to go on the front of the card. All right, what do you think? Do you like it? I think it's really fun. So then it comes open like that. Oops. Oh no, I did it backwards. Oh well, I guess our greeting's going to go on that side this time. Oh, how funny. It's a good thing those are random, huh? So your greeting would go over here. But if you do it the way it was supposed to be done, I did this one as a happy birthday. This was the one they made in class. As you can see, the small ones on this side and then the long ones over here. And I told the ladies at class the reason that strip is there is because I stamped crooked. I had to fix it. So, all right. I hope you like this project. I hope you're excited about using the gears and textures set. I'll be advertising that class very soon so that you can sign up for it. I'll do an online version as well as an in-person event. Hope you like these cards and that you'll give this a try. Have a great day, and we'll see you later.